Hi. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. And actually a hot minute this time. How long has it been? Ooh, gee, the months, like two, probably. I don't know. So, this video's got a bit more of a serious topic to it. A mood topic, I don't know what you'd call it. But I want to talk about some stuff. I took a very long break, as you guys probably noticed, mostly due to personal issues and that kind of stuff that I don't really want to discuss online, really. But today, we're going to be doing stuff, and I'm going to be talking. And that's mainly just what we're going to be doing. Yes, we're going in the tunnel today. You weren't lied to by the thumbnail. So, I've had a significant amount of time to be able to think about this world and think things over. And I've decided, as you guys could probably guess by the thumbnail and the title, to end this world. And not in a weird kind of I'm gonna be reckless, I'm gonna leave everything behind kind of ending. I'm just okay, I made this world back when hardcore wasn't a thing in Bedrock. Back when all we had was these stupid little self-imposed rules of I can't die and yada yada yada. And that was all I had. But now there's actual hardcore. And I've always kind of debated whether or not I should take out this world. Just get rid of it. Because on one hand, how did you get down there? On one hand, I did have this world since before hardcore was a thing. On the other hand, hardcore now is a thing, and I feel like I shouldn't ignore that. And it might feel better to have an actual hardcore world. Something that's not anxiety inducing, because I feel like I have to constantly prove that I'm not cheating and I actually haven't died yet. I haven't. I don't have cheats enabled in this world. Hold on, I can show you the settings. Hold on. Man, it takes forever to load. See? See? But I can't turn this on now. So all I have is this. All I have is this stupid little self-imposed rules on a world that I might lose soon. And that brings me to my next point of why I'm getting rid of this world. Is I recently realized that I was about to reach I had reached 8 months since I posted my first video. Which also meant 8 months since I started this world, and 8 months since I started my channel. And we're getting near to a year, which is actually a big, huge thing for me. I didn't think I would really ever get to a year into a hardcore world. But I don't think I can rightfully say I did get a year into this hardcore world. Yeah, I've had it for a year, but I've only played 41 in-game days. That's not a lot. I've only played it 8 times. In 8 months. I could probably be super careful and keep it for the next forever until I actually work up the courage to do anything remotely not safe. But I'm probably not going to, because if I do die, there's always that little part of my brain that tells me people aren't gonna believe me if I do something risky and actually do it and don't die. Mainly because of that whole I'm in bedrock that was made before there was hardcore, so it's not officially hardcore. So all of that is me excessively ranting about why I'm getting rid of this world. Which you definitely don't care about, because you're here for the tunnel. And I promise I'll get to that in like 2 seconds. Let me do this. But before the tunnel, I want to talk about this world. Because I feel wrong just getting rid of it. I mean, we built this world together. Well, I built this world, you guys didn't do much, but it still feels sentimental. And it feels like something I shouldn't just get rid of. So I am keeping it. I'm just keeping it as a survival world. Away from those self-imposed rules that I need to not die, and I need to be in hardcore, and all that junk. Yeah, I'm not having those anymore. It's just gonna be a silly, goofy world I can look back on and be like, hey, that was one of my first worlds that I actually made when I was a YouTuber, or in my first stupid little year, and we can look back on it and laugh if I ever become popular, which I won't. But, yeah, that's what we're doing. I have a lot of cool stuff I want to do. I'm probably going to immediately start a season 2, instantly. I have ideas. I redesigned a character so that my hardcore character has a bit more difference from my, skin. But, yeah, I think it'll go great. And I think we'll do just fine. That would have been really stupid if I had just died there. So, and now is the time you guys have all probably been waiting for. Now that I'm like, okay, cool, we're not gonna do super duper hardcore anymore. Why does it keep making that noise? It made that noise earlier, and I just ignored it, because I was taking a thumbnail picture, but it made it again. It sounded like rumbling. We're going in the tunnel, in case you haven't guessed. Did I tell you guys that? I don't know if I did. If I didn't, we're going in the tunnel. I unblocked it. I know this is probably going to be really boring, but this is like a big step in my whole I'm not being careful anymore. Where does this go? It has been so long since I've been in this mine that I genuinely forget where all of it goes. It's like I'm rediscovering this mine for the first time. Oh yeah, it was a cave. Didn't know why I didn't use that one more often. I'm tense. Can you guys tell that I'm tense? I don't like it when there's no music. Did I turn my music off? Hold on. Oh my god, I did. Hold on. Alright. Hopefully there will be music now. If we die here, this is a lot smaller than I remembered it being. I had this, big stupid thing in my head of, this scary death pit where you couldn't even see the other side, and it would just be bridging endlessly, aimlessly, not even knowing if there was another side to bridge to. I knew that I worried about, skeletons and stuff, and, that was my worry about not bridging across it. But this is honestly a lot more pathetic than I thought it was going to be, and I'm kind of sad I put it off this long. I could have done this a long time ago. Look at me, I survived. Am I still a hardcore player? I mean, I'm not right now because I'm not doing hardcore in this anymore, but I guess I conquered my fear of my cave. It was really pathetic. But hey, you guys stuck along for the journey. And now we're like best friends. You guys have to stay for this. You watched me conquer my pathetic fear of like a 4-block chasm. And now you're in for the long haul. You gotta stay. This definitely isn't far enough. Oh, here goes nothing. Nice. I completely forgot I was wearing armor. Alright, that was fun. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there. I think I've had enough of aggressively killing myself. So yeah, I'll start a new hardcore world next week, probably, if I'm not lazy. But if not, then soon after that. So